So I am a certified pharmacy technician and I'm also a culinary specialist currently serving in the United States Army.
So tell me about the pharmacy part. How did you get into pharmacy?
So I'm originally from Jamaica.
Yeah.
So while I was living there, I was working in the pharmacy while I was there before I migrated here to the United States in 2011.
Okay.
And then I started working in home infusion while living in New York.
Okay.
I left home infusion to join the army to be a culinary specialist because um my friends that were in before me, they used to always talk trash about people that do cooks in the army. So I told them that I'm going to join so that I can change their mindset towards the culinary specialist.
Yeah.
So I joined the army in 2020.
Okay.
Yes, 2020. And I've been a culinary specialist since then. Right now, it's mostly focusing on the culinary side of things. Every now and then somebody will come to me about a pharmacy question, but not really in that world anymore. But I'm still a certified pharmacy technician. So when I do get out of the army, if I decide that I want to do both, then
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah. Yeah. How
Yes.
did you get into juicing? Tell me how juicing got into your world.
So juicing. Actually, I saw Shanique, the creative vegan.
Yep.
She is the one that I saw with the juicer. And when I saw the juicer, I was like, that juicer, I gotta get it. Like the hydraulic press. That's what sold me with the juicer. And I clicked on her page and I saw I tried to zoom in to see the name, but then I looked and I saw that she had it in her caption, what the name of the juicer was. So I went ahead and tried to get the juicer. And I remember when I wanted to get the juicer, I actually called the support line and I actually spoke with David because it was a holiday. It was a holiday, so I called and I spoke with him in regards to the juicer, and I went ahead and purchased. That was in 2021.
Okay.
Yes. So juicing for me, it's a quick and easy way for me to get my nutrients and vitamins because I'm always on the go. So if I don't get to juice in the daytime, I'll do it at night. So I'll just grab a juice in the morning when I'm running off for PT in the morning because I don't really like munching on vegetables that much. So I juice it so I can get it.
Yep. Yep. That's great. Do you juice every day or do you juice for a few days? How often do you do
So so when I juice, it normally lasts me for a few days,
that?
like probably 3 days or 4 days, and then I'll juice again. But I don't juice every day.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty of the pure juicer is that you, especially when stored correctly, the
Yes.
enzymes are, they last a very long
Mm-hmm.
time, the way in which it's
Yes.
done. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So I try to juice because I try to juice and finish it within 3 days, 3 to 5 days,
Yeah.
but I love my juicer. I'm telling you, that hydraulic press, oh my God. When I found out that I could juice the papaya without crushing or anything, I was like, what? I went out and got me some papaya right away.
Yeah.
I saw the strawberries. I remember I was on TikTok and I saw juicing strawberries, and I'm like, oh, so I can do the berries too. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. So I went ahead and I got those, and trust me, I'm loving it.
Oh, so you're doing are you juicing the papaya and that's going up?
Yes, I juiced the papaya and it came out perfect.
Good.
I juiced the papaya, I juiced the strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and I get every drop. None is wasted.
Do you juice mainly for yourself or do you juice for other people too?
So at first I was juicing for myself, and then my friends, they're like, I'll pay you to make some juice for me because you have a really
Yeah.
good juicer. So I started to do it like a few weeks ago. They're like, you should do it. We'll pay you for it. Just make them because
Yeah.
I love your juicer.
Yeah.
So it
Did
was mainly just for me, but then now my friends, they tell me if I make it, they'll pay me for it. So I'm like, okay, it's a win-win.
Well, and it's so easy once you get rolling, it's not hard to make an extra couple of bottles or
And
like,
no, it's not. And what I love is that the juicer, all the parts can go into the dishwasher. So it makes cleanup so easy.
my gosh, I agree.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
Yes.
that. And at one point when we started, David said, don't put the cutters in the dishwasher. And
Mm-hmm.
at one point I was like, I'm just gonna put that damn cutter in the dishwasher. And it came out more beautiful than I've ever
Yes.
seen. So, and
Trust me.
throw it all in there.
Yes, that's what I really love, that you don't have to like sit there and go through all the little parts to get the stuff out. You just do a quick rinse and put it in the dishwasher, and that is it.
That's it. That's it.
Yes.
You mentioned the papaya and the berries. Do you do any, do you juice, but you also said that you'll drink your vegetables. What are some of the vegetables that you like to make juice with?
So I do like the cucumber, kale, spinach. I made a pineapple and tomato juice the other day because my mom, she told me, she said, you should try pineapple and tomato, and it was actually pretty good. I added a little bit of ginger to it and it was really delicious.
So
I
just like,
was surprised.
did you see the video that we pressed the tomato?
Yes,
Did that work
yes,
for you?
yes, it did. It
Um,
did.
and it was good. Did you
It
press the
was.
tomato and then the pineapple separate, or did you put the pineapple?
Yes,
Okay.
I pressed the tomato and the pineapple separate. But then after I did it, then I saw your video and I was like, okay, so I can put the pineapple and the tomato together.
You could,
Interesting.
you could like skin down so the juice can
Yes,
get through. Yeah.
yes, definitely.
So I'm wondering how, if you got the juicer, you saw it, you wanted the juicer. Were
Mhm.
there any health issues that you were dealing with? Energy, low energy, too much energy? I mean, I'm wondering if there was any health motivations for it too.
Um, Not really, but the first juice that I made was the immune booster.
Oh, yay.
Yes, that was the first juice I made. And I could feel a difference
Yeah,
because down here in North Carolina, when it's the pollen season, springtime,
yeah.
and all those pollens, I normally get like really sick. But I make sure to start getting my immune boosters ready before spring. And
Good.
it actually helps.
Yeah, yeah.
And then by doing green juices, it actually gives the body a good cleanse as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna
Yes.
do a cleanse. We have that new detox guide, where it's
Mm-hmm.
got a green juice, a carrot apple juice, and the immune booster. And then
Mm-hmm.
it has like an almond fennel milk for just to help with sleeping. But I think I'm gonna add a juice. There's one that's got broccoli, kale, and cabbage, which sounds
Mm-hmm.
horrendous, but it's actually really, really good. And that is
Actually, actually, when you juice the broccoli, you don't taste it in the juice.
no.
Because I made a green juice once and it had broccoli, spinach, kale, cucumber, and some other stuff. I think I had ginger and a little bit of pineapple in it, and you did not taste any vegetable. It was really refreshing.
And the health benefits are amazing. I love
Yes.
the stock in there too. Have you noticed? Did you juice the stock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice and
Mm-hmm.
sweet. That's nice and sweet. Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Okay, well, you're just, oh, this is wonderful. I'm so grateful that you're doing the different things that we're playing with too. Have you made any of
Yeah.
the nut milks or anything yet?
I actually have some almond in my pantry to soak so I can make some almond milk. I haven't made the milk yet, but it's on my list.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to hear what you think. I just as a reference, and you probably know this as a chef, but if you run out of time, and I always try and keep things cool, but you can use hot water and that will
Mhm.
soak and that will make the almonds ready faster.
Yes, like soak it for like an hour and then you're good to go.
I mean, if I use boiling water, I turn the boil off, but then I pour it in.
Mhm.
I can get them done in 20 minutes. And sometimes I do that
Mm.
because I need to just do the videos in a demo video,
Yes.
but ideally it's longer. So you're not, you know, if we're just so passionate about the enzymes and just keeping everything as raw as possible. So
Yes.
that's only in an emergency, but for the most part, I do everything overnight. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. That's what I have to remind people. Like sometimes people ask me about the juice and I'm telling them like I normally make my juices to last me 3 to 5 days because after that the enzymes start breaking down and you will not get all those nutrients that
Mhm.
you're supposed to get from the juice.
Yeah. Have you ever frozen anything? Like the immune boosters are great to juice and freeze and like juice cubes or whatever.
I haven't,
Mm.
but I know that it can be done. I
Yeah.
just haven't done it because as soon as I make my juice, I normally drink them. They don't last for long.
I love it. I'm gonna make a big batch of the immune juice and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it into cubes. And so in the morning I'll have a hot water and I'll drop one of those in
Oh,
there with some honey. And that's honey, like especially if it's local honey, is also great for pollen season and things like
yes.
that. Mhm.
Yes. My husband actually got me a bottle the other day of our local honey from around here.
Yep.
So that's a good idea. I'll have to try that.
Oh, and message us too, and tell Kimmy that we want to order you some of David's honey because he's a beekeeper, but I call him sort of like a bee rescuer because he goes to these
Oh,
hives that people don't want and they're gonna destroy
mm,
them. So he'll go and
mhm.
I've literally seen him save a hive and get the queen, and so all the bees go into the boxes, and he puts them in
Oh.
his car with like nothing around it. And so he's driving around with these bees in his car and he just drives them home and he saves them.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Yeah. Okay. I'm having
Oh,
so much fun. I want to make sure I'm asking all the questions. Had you used any other juicers before or is Pure the
no,
first juicer?
no.
Really?
Mm-mm. Pure is my first juicer, and I'm not going anywhere. Everybody that see this juicer, they're like, Shana, I want one of those juicers. I'm like, well, if you go to purejuicer.com, you can have one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We hear many times that people go
Mhm.
through anywhere from 1 to 7 juicers and they
Mm.
get the pure and they're like, I wish we would have just gotten the pure. We're like,
No,
I wish we did too.
I got the pure the first time. I saw Shanique with it and I said, I want that juicer. And I went for it.
And what would you say if somebody's on the fence about juicing? If you had a friend that's not sure about juicing or not sure it's worth it, or they just think it's a hype, like what do you tell people who are on the fence?
So when they normally do that, I normally make juice and give to them to
Mm.
change their mind. That's what I normally do. I'll just say, okay, I'm gonna whip up a batch of juice for you and you try it and then you let me know what you think about it.
Nice. And
And that
what happens?
and sometimes that's how I actually get them to say, okay, Shana, I'll pay you to make me some juice. And I'm like, okay. Because they're like, they don't have the time. A lot of them don't have the time to do it.
Yeah.
So if I make the juices, they'll pay me to do it. So I said, okay, it's a win-win for both of us.
I know for me, when I started juicing, I started craving more fruits and vegetables and craving
Mhm.
less of meat and things like that. I'm wondering, did your cravings change after you started juicing?
My energy level went up when I started juicing.
Yeah,
And I noticed a difference. Like if I go for a while not juicing, then my energy is like really low.
yeah.
But cravings, I don't crave sweet as much
Hmm.
when I juice. I don't crave sweets.
Yeah.
And I love sweets.
Do you ever make the nice creams or anything like that?
I made ice cream, but not with the juicer. But I will try
Just
because
take
I
those
see that
berries.
we can do it with the berries.
Yeah, you make your berries and papaya and just whip it
Mm-hmm.
all into ice. You can even throw some frozen avocado in there or even
Oh.
coconut cream. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm.
Okay.
Delicious.
It's
Don't
the
grind
with
up
that juice.
Go ahead.
With that juicer, the possibilities are endless.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us about your experience and or about juicing?
Well, my experience with Pure has been an awesome one so far. And I try to encourage everyone to get a Pure when I see them trying to get something else. Because I'm like, what's the sense? Just go ahead and get it. Like, you guys keep asking me every time you see me juicing, oh my God, I wish I had that juicer. But I keep telling you guys where to go get it. It's a no-brainer. Just go to the website and get it. Like, stop beating around and just go ahead and get it because you will not regret it. I made my purchase and I have not regret that day that I called David to get info on my juicer. I love it. It's on my it's on my counter. It's my conversation starter.
Yeah.
Whenever somebody comes on, they're like, "What's this?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's my juicer." And then I start making some form of juice or something, and they're like, "Oh my God, that press!" And I'm like, "Yep, you get every single drop of juice."
Well, your videos are fantastic. We love watching what you're doing on social. We
Thank you. I
appreciate the
try
time.
to video when I can.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't get a chance to do it, but whenever I do, I'll definitely be posting.
Oh my gosh. This has just been so fantastic, Shanna. I have not,
Yes,
um,
Jen, I'm so glad that we had this meeting.
please know I'm always available. If you have any questions or if you're curious about juicing anything at all, just let
Mm-hmm.
me know because that's how we did the papayas and the tomatoes and the milks.
Yes,
A lot of different recipes coming up, but anything that we can do to just keep your experience wonderful, I would love to make sure that happens.
yes, definitely, Jen.
Okay.
I'll be in touch for sure. All
All
right.
right. Well, you're amazing. It's such a
You too,
pleasure to
Jen.
meet you.
And you keep posting those recipes and I'm gonna follow them.